Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ria and welcome to Eye Candy by Ria. In today's video, I thought I'd share with you guys my April favorites. I cannot believe April has gone by so slowly. I would say fast, but slowly, because it's been painstakingly awful being in self-isolation, but we gotta do what we gotta do to flatten the curve. And also, you might be thinking, Ria, wait, since you're at home, how do you still have favorites? Well, I'm giving myself a Q&A right now. But essentially, I've been wearing makeup every day. That's what makes me feel the most normal. And because of that, I was able to find some old gems that I've been gravitating towards every day, discover new techniques, new makeup looks I like doing, and I've been posting every single day on my Instagram if you would like to check out like daily tutorials and makeup inspiration. I did a Harry Potter series. I think I still have one more video left. I do celeb makeup inspired series and just colorful random inspiration to motivate you guys to play around with makeup and explore the bright, beautiful colors that there are to play with. If you guys want to know what makeup items and beauty favorites I have been loving this month, then don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Without further ado and further blabbing, let us hop right into this video. But I thought I might start... Oh, shh. My lighting just... I'm scared. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. That was scary. This is the Pretty Fresh Hydraulic Acid Tinted Moisturizer from Colourpop. I am in the shade of medium 9W. This is the most perfect shade match. I can put a really sheer layer on as well as build it up. It is so moisturizing and hydrating. This does have, I'm not sure if it was coconut cream or coconut water in it, that I thought, oh my god, this is gonna break me out, but I have had no reaction whatsoever and I'm honestly shook. I wear this honestly every single day. Today I'm actually trying a new foundation. I think this is the NARS Radiant Longwear foundation. I got like a little sample packet in my recent Sephora order, so I thought I'd try it out. I feel like this is way too light for my skin. Anyway, I digress. This is super lightweight yet super hydrating. I do have oily combination skin, but this still lasts on my skin all day. The catch is, if you do end up putting a lot of this product on and keep on building and building it up, it can make you oily once you reach that 8-hour mark. But if I put a pretty sheer coverage and just even out my skin tone, this does not make my skin oily at all. It just gives a beautiful evened out skin tone, and it's so lightweight, so hydrating and nourishing, and I really do recommend it to you guys even if you do have oily combo skin, because it is so lightweight and so versatile. And for the price, it's pretty damn worth it to me. Next up, I want to talk about my Anastasia Beverly Hills x Nicole Guerrero palette. And this is the glow kit that I literally hop into anytime that I want a glow. Today, I don't know why I never wear what I talk about when I talk about my favorites. It's just the oddest situation because any other day I would wear it. So when I don't hop into my Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette, which I really do every single day, either for a cream blush, the blush, or the highlighter, all three. If I want to hop into a different highlighter that day, Cat is more of a rose gold highlighter, and Daydream is more of a peach highlighter. Hence me dipping into these colors more when I want a different dimension and add a different effect. But the most blinding out of this palette, I definitely have to say, is Glow Getter. Oh my god. A little goes a long, long way. So I've been loving this palette, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit pan on these babies if I keep on going the way I'm going with this. The e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. I just picked up Cream and Sugar, but Truffle, I honestly don't know where Truffle is. I think it's in my everyday makeup drawer. I can't seem to find it though. I think because the last time I used it was in my last tutorial. I probably like have it on my desk where I write down all the names. Now I love cream and sugar. If you are one to wear, just want a natural everyday look, this palette is perfect for you. I would definitely, if I was going to work and I wanted just a simple eyeshadow look, I would definitely be hopping into cream and sugar a lot more. And I'm pretty sure once I start up work and end up going back to work, this is the palette I'll be gravitating towards more. But as for doing a smoked out wing liner, which I've been living for doing recently, I've just been loving doing recently, then I definitely hop into the Truffle palette. It is a lot more cool tone and way more up my alley. I definitely want to say that these palettes definitely beat some of my higher end eyeshadow palettes. I would gravitate towards this shimmer formula and this formula in general than the high end palette any day. So if that says something, and these are only $3 USD and $7 AUD. So guys, get your hands on this. This, you will not regret it when you purchase this. Speaking of eyeshadows, I wanted to touch on these two palettes right here. These are my recent ColourPop purchases, and this made me just go back into falling in love with the eyeshadow formula from ColourPop. I feel like it is so underrated, and again, I would gravitate towards this eyeshadow formula over most of my high-end palettes because these are just so reliable. And the color story in the Going Coconuts palette, can you see how much I've dug into this? This is the most beautiful neutral eyeshadow palette. I sat in this palette for so long thinking that I would never reach towards this. I'm not a neutral eyeshadow wearer. Like, where would I wear this? But this Cocoa Crush shade, the shimmer formula itself, I would say is similar to the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow ones, to be honest. So if you can't get a hold of ColourPop but still want smooth shimmers, I definitely suggest the bite-sized eyeshadow palettes, especially the ones in Truffle and Cream and Sugar and the Acai, the purple one. Those are the ones that I recommend the most because those are the ones I've tried and I can vouch for. But these still have like the Super Shock formula, and the color Get Crackin' is this beautiful neutral brown with with silver and blue shimmers. It's so beautiful, and just this is such a unique eyeshadow color that I have never seen before. I would honestly get this entire thing for just these two shades itself because they are so unique and so stunning. So I've just been rotating between this palette, the Truffle, and the Blowing Smokes palette. Honestly, those are the three palettes that I gravitate towards, and I was super intimidated to use the Blowing Smokes palette, and I dropped my palette and I literally shed tears because I thought I broke all the eyeshadows. These did fall out of the pan themselves, but luckily this baby is magnetic, so thankfully I just popped them back in. But unfortunately I popped them back in the wrong order, and I don't know how to get them out, and I'm not willing to risk them because this eyeshadow is already like falling out. But this is such a beautiful formula that I honestly can just press it back in and it's good to go. But I feel like I just need to swap these around. So this is actually Night Dream and this is Let's Do It. So that's the only problem with that. For the longest time I've wanted a color story like this in my collection because I am such a cool tone lover. All the shades are just so unique, and you would think that they would be patchy or unblendable, but they are so creamy and so smooth. Even the grey itself has such dimension to it, and the tones are so different. This has a lot of depth in the palette, and the looks you can create, although it may look intimidating, the looks that come out of this, chef's kiss, so beautiful. Next up, I want to talk about the eyeliner I've been loving, and it seems like I've honestly been living for ColourPop recently, and this is the ColourPop liner in Uno. This is the most beautiful black eyeliner. This is kind of on the same wavelength as the Benefit roller liner and a little bit more easy to use, I find, especially for beginners. If you are looking for an eyeliner that is so deep and black and can give you that precision, this is so much better than any drugstore eyeliner I've used. This is the Pixi by Petra Liquid Fairy Lights in Crystalline. This is the most beautiful liquid glitter. It is not like the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. It is a completely different formula. It has more of a translucent base, but the glitters in here, so I can use any eyeshadow, even this eyeshadow, and I usually like to take it like on the back of my hand and pat it out and just place the glitters on my lid, and it gives me the most beautiful dimension and look, because the glitters in here range from blues, greens, purples, pinks, more like a confetti color, and would go with any eye look. I even wore the Going Coconuts palette and I placed this on my lid, and in this like beautiful like neutral smoky eye, and oh my god guys, life changing. So if you guys can get a hold of this Liquid Fairy Lights from Pixi by Petra, beautiful. I think I have all the shades, but this one I have just gravitated towards the most because this has the most dimension and is the most versatile when you're creating colorful and even neutral looks. What surprised me the most was my Huda Beauty Tantour, and I've been using this in the shade Light. I'm so close to hitting pan on this baby. I have been using this every day over my regular bronzer because this sits so well. A little goes a long way. It is so lightweight. It is so blendable, and this is just the most beautiful match for my skin. It has the most beautiful undertone. I do compare this and the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in my latest Fenty First Impressions and Full Day Wear Test. So yeah, definitely check that out. I will leave it in the eye above here as well. But this has just been something I am loving and have been using literally since the end of last month to now. So love this baby. I can't believe this just got lost in my collection, and now I'm just like, I can't stop. I recently rebought the Ka-Brow in the shade 3.5, and your girl has already done a lot of damage on this. This is what I'm wearing in my brows right now. I really do like this shade actually, and I feel like it's a better match than the shade 5. I felt like 5 was a bit too harsh, especially because since I've gone blonde, I've just been using up 5 because I just wanted to finish up the product, period. This is a much better match. It is more natural, it is more versatile, and again, this product is really buildable and beautiful and lightweight, which is what I love about this. Usually other pomades, you can feel the pomade on your brows, but this is so lightweight. Sometimes I forget, like, oh my gosh, you'll have my brows filled in. And surprisingly, my brows do stay in place. I don't need a brow gel with this. There are the occasional days where my brows decide to rebel against me and go all haywire. But if not, this will just do the trick and keep my brows in place. You guys know that lip products are my babies. They are my faves. For someone with minuscule lips, I love lip products way too much. You guys probably figured this out by now that the first product that would be in this favorites video would be my lip glow oil from Dior Beauty. I use this every single time before I do my makeup, after I do my makeup, as a lip gloss topper, as a lip gloss. I just use this so much. You guys can tell that this baby has become cloudy as hell because I just use this with everything. It's not going to be long before I use this all up, and this is me using it sparingly. Before, I used to be someone that would be like, it's Dior, I spent so much money on it, I should use it sparingly, I should use it less. By like not using it at all, barely reaching it, just using it for like aesthetic purposes and just looking at it. But this baby, the formula is so perfect, gel-like, makes your lips look so wet and juicy and just luscious. Someone with no lips, it makes me look like I have lip fillers, okay? The fact that I use this every single day, it moisturizes my lips, hydrates my lips. It is not at all sticky. It is a gel formula, like a thicker gel formula, but it is not tacky like a MAC lip gloss. That is a god-awful formula. I don't know how people still use it. Anyone still using it? I don't know how you do it. But this is beautiful. This is unreal. So if you guys can get a hold of this, again, another caveat, if you have one, you do not need all the colors. I think one is just fine. I've been living, breathing, and dying for these liquid lipsticks by Urfa Cosmetics, and I can't believe I haven't mentioned these in my previous favorites because I got them in Feb and I have been using them almost every time I want a bold lip. The formula is so lightweight. It is so creamy, smooth, and easy to use. The applicator is perfect. The two shades I've been gravitating towards the most are the shades Brooklyn and Milan. Milan is a beautiful Instagram baddie red lip. It is not your average blue toned lip color. It is slightly darker, but I'm not a huge fan of a red lip. For me, every time I've worn a red lip, people call me a clown. Yeah, that's kind of sad. But you know what? I don't really care, but every time I wear this red lip, it just makes me feel a certain way. It makes my lips look bigger. I don't know. Even with this shade, Brooklyn, this is this beautiful chocolatey brown color. I'll insert like swatches. It makes my lips look bigger, guys. I don't know how. It's not plumping at all, but it's just the shades itself just do wonders. I don't even have to wear a lip liner with this. It doesn't bleed. It lasts such a long time. It dries down to a full matte, mind you, but it is not drying whatsoever. It is so lightweight. It is a beautiful moussey formula. If you guys want me to do a full video of my favorite liquid lipstick slash lipstick formulas and shades, definitely let me know. Before stuff started getting really serious, my friend luckily had a birthday before everything in Feb, so I wore this and the compliments I got, I'm just like, any other color I would be called a clown in, but everyone's like, what shade is that? I've never seen that color red before. You cannot find this shade in a drugstore. Let me tell you this. These shades are so unique. I have been on the hunt for a shade like this for the longest time and nothing beat it in the drugstore. I used to go during my lunch breaks all the time to try and figure out if they had any color. I did a crap ton of swatches and let me tell you something. You cannot find this. So I highly recommend if you're looking for some shades like this. I don't know where I've inserted the photos, but they will be up here on the screen. The Nature lip color or lipstick in the shade Eden. This color, oh my god, when I wear it on, I think this is like, it's almost similar to this, but more neutral and less pink. It looks quite pink in the tube, but when I wear it, I don't know, it just lasts on the lips a long time. It is so hydrating and nourishing, but also has that like glossy effect to where it has a cream finish. You know the cream lip, there's some cream lipsticks that like transfer onto your teeth, but this doesn't do that while still being so hydrating and nourishing. If my lips are dry as hell, I can like hands down wear this lipstick and guarantee my lips not looking like a royal mess and a chapped mess, because I feel like it has some nourishing properties in which it just hydrates the lips and brings back moisture while making them look fuller and plumper at the same time. I don't know how they do it, but this lipstick, especially in the shade Eden, has won my heart. I would wear this, just some mascara and just some natural lightweight makeup and do video calls and conferences. This is such a beautiful color, a natural everyday color to just give you that your lips but better look. And can you just appreciate that magnetic closure? I can literally sit here and do this all day. And this is from the drugstore. That just adds an extra bit of luxe that you guys don't know you need until you have it in your collection. So guys, that is all for my April favorites. I didn't have fails at all, which is quite shocking because I feel like I have fails every single month. But this time I didn't have any fails, which is a good thing actually. I would love it if you guys would share some of your favorites or random things that you've been loving, and get to know you guys a little bit better in the comments down below. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, still social distancing, and we can get through this together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all the healthcare and essential workers, and I will catch you, my beautiful best friends, in the next video. Bye!